MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Marauders and the Dragons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Davis Wazalewski, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping into the box, Nap Butts. He will lead this one off today.
The pitcher, Nap Butts.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Batting second, the third baseman, Trevor Ryan.
Into the box now, Trevor Lyon, and it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 14 homers and 36 RBIs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lyon is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat bag.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Trevor Lyon goes down for the first out of the game. To the plate now, Alexander Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, with 19 homers and 46 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Standing in now, Keenan Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's second and third following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Raul Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Goodwin, the runner at third. Taylor at second with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop.
That is 6. The catcher, 6. Green.
So stepping in, Chip Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
That's in there, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through, timing looked a little off, but he went back, the batter made the adjustment, and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Flash Miller, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
2 balls.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Digging in, Vladimir Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Two and 0.
Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0 lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. 3-1.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three one is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He's set. The 3-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mars leads it 2-0. Knapp Butts, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Bryce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder. Right. Lewis.
Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Shinji Sasaki. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 10 home runs, 39 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Fouled off. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Sam Quintero. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a high pop-up. Goodwin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
At the plate, Frankie Fernandez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him.
That pitch is up.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Douglas Lamb. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. From the stretch. He's set. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Omar Valido. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Wang.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home.
No, inside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home.
2-2, Cal.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The batter, the pitcher, Knapp, Butts.
Now to the plate, Knapp Butts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman, Trevor Lyon.
Standing in, Trevor Lyon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, George Huerta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
George Huerta.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. George Huerta becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box now, Juan Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277, 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Davis Wazalewski. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the left fielder, Lewis.
Digging in now, Bryce Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One and 2. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Goodwin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Alexander Goodwin. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lined into right, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 20, Taylor.
To the plate now, Keenan Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Taylor, an Ohio native, who was selected in the first round back in 2023.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Raul Soto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A 1-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Riding in once again, Chip Green. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. So now to the plate, Flash Miller, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Miller playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Pena. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Sasaki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Mars is out in front here, 5-1. Now in the box, Shinji Sasaki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Sam Quintero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Frankie Fernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Wang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The center fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out. No, no.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Knapp butts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Sasaki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Ryan.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Ryan. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. From the stretch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Wang rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jeremy Lilly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Alexander Goodwin. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Keenan Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Popped him up. Huerta is there. And that's the 3rd out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marauders on top 6-1. Leading off the inning, Douglas Lamb, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Douglas Lamb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Omar Valido.
So striding in, Omar Valido. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Runner back safely. Stepping in now, George Huerta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Juan Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. behind 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Lyon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One hit, one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marauders are out on top 6-1. Stepping up now, Raul Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Chopped up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Griffith Green.
Ready now, Chip Green. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Flash Miller. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's chopped to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yusniel Coronado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yusniel Coronado.
Lays off 1-0. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lewis.
At the plate now, Bryce Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, center fielder, Shinji Sasaki.
Here's a look over to first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Shinji Sasaki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in once again, Sam Quintero. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 7, Frankie Fernandez.
Now batting, Frankie Fernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Marauders are out in front here, 6-2. Drew Land takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, Vladimir Pena.
The second baseman, Vladimir Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wang 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nap Butt.
So here now's the pitcher, Nap Butts. First pitch of the at-bat. Land is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Douglas Lamb, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Omar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Omar Valido, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. A
course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, George Huerta will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. A man at third with one away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating a changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Juan Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Mars is on top here, 6-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Trevor Lyon.
Trevor Lyon.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 43.
In now, Alexander Goodwin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Keenan Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Sasaki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Traditional number 10 stretch.
Mike Slocum is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's Bolton.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Pena into shallow center. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lewis.
Stepping in, Bryce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1 and 2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 and 2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Shinji Sasaki. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Moon Sickafus has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Raul Soto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, Chip Green.
So striding forward now, Chip Green. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Lamb is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The shortstop, Flash Miller.
Digging in to try it again, Flash Miller. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Eloy Aguilera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Aguilera.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Sam Quintero. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And there's his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Frankie Fernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Next down, 2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 4, Douglas Lamb.
Coming to the plate now, Douglas Lamb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Runners on first with 1 down. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's down.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Valido. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
slow little roller to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Now at the plate, George Huerta. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mario Oquendo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alonso Taveras will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Vladimir Pena. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point. And think about it. In Game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding into the box, Wang. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eloy Aguilera.
Chase Mitchell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chase Mitchell.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The average coming in at 266. A dozen home runs, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0. Mitchell playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Ryan.
Digging in, Trevor Lyon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. Quintero will put this one away, and the side is retired. DJ Ryan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan.
Striding in to start the 9th, Juan Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. Now the pitch.
3-2.
Strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Alonso Taveras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Taveras, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 1, Lewis.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bryce Lewis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
6-3 the final score today. The Marauders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nap Butts wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Davis Wazalewski couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. DJ Ryan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.